Oh, that was hard. Hey everybody, it's been a week since I have last talked to you. So it's been an exciting week. I've run every day because that's my challenge in June. This video is pretty much just going to be, I'll take you through some video of each day that I took of me running, or I guess me sort of, most of my videos I took were after I finished my run. So yeah, I'll show you some of that now and we'll jump to that, and then after that I'll sort of go through a summary of what I did, sort of what I sort of all the numbers. I'll put some charts up or some tables up, and we'll look at my my distances, my speed, and the weight. So I measure my weight every morning, and then we'll just sort of summarize it up and see what I'm going to do for next week with the running and how that's going to go. So, all right, well, we'll jump to day one right now. Hey everybody, it is June 1st, day one of running every day for June. Yeah, let's get this thing started, and it's a little cool out there. It's only about 8 or 10 degrees out, so it's gonna be a bit of a chilly run. But yeah, gonna go get this started and we'll see how it goes. Whew. That's about just a little bit over half. Taking a slight little walk break and then turning back. Whew. I like to feel a little tight, but I feel better than last time I ran last week, so that's good. All right, I better shut this off and turn around and start walking or running again. All right, day one's down. It was all right. It wasn't the best run I did ever, but it's done. And tomorrow is another day. All right. That's the end of day two. I did, I think it was a 3K in just over 14 minutes. So that's good progress. But it's also after I've eaten all day. If anybody's ever run in the morning, it's way more difficult than, say, in the afternoon or in the evening, because you just wake up, or when I do it, I just wake up, throw my clothes on, head out the door. I might have a drink of water. That's about it. So you've been sleeping all night. You don't have any real food in your belly, so it's much easier running in the afternoon and evening. So I'll probably put those together in a table at the end of the month or end of the week, and I'll put asterisks between, and I'll compare similar runs. So, all right, that's it for today. Hello, everybody. It's day 3. It's after 7 o'clock now. But I did my run, and I tried not to cheat this time, because the last 2 days are the last 3 runs from May, and then starting June 1st, I would run down the hill from away from my house, get to 1.5 kilometers, or I'd go a bit beyond that, but rest for a few minutes, and then I would start back. But I would start further back away from the house than when I started, so I wouldn't have to run up the hill towards my house. So today I went a bit of an easier route away from my house, same sort of length, but it's a much longer or or more gradual hill up towards my house. So what I did is I ran out, turned around and came back and did the 3K. And it was much harder because I didn't have any brake. I ran up the hills or the hill, and yeah, my time's gonna show it because it took me a lot longer. Like yesterday, I did a very fast pace where I did 3K in 14 minutes and like 12 or 15 seconds. But I didn't run up the hill on the way back, and I took a 2 to 3 minute break halfway through. So it was way easier. It's also pretty cold outside. It's like 10 degrees out and it's foggy and mist in the air. I haven't been running in the mornings the last 2 days because it's been very cold. So I'd rather run when it's warmer. But anyway, good progress I think today, running an entire route. So that's good. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 4. Hey everybody, just finished my 4th run and I did 4K, so I had an entire kilometer on today's run. That was brutal. It's like 23 degrees outside, no humidity, which is all right, but yeah, that was brutal. I did stop halfway through to try to catch my breath before coming back, and that hill on the way back to my house is brutal. So yeah. I have my heart rate monitor on this time, so I can see what my heart rate is. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I see my heart rate. It's always high. I don't know why. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm gonna stretch out and cool down, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey everybody, that was brutal. This running every day is kind of tough. I knew first week was going to be tough. So I try to, not really front load it, but try to get it a little bit easier for myself on the first couple of days, where I would do shorter distances. But now that I'm even up to 4 kilometers, it's brutal coming up that hill up to my place. But I just gotta stick with it. I know it will get easier. And I'm in the, I don't know what I call it. I watched this YouTube video today, and it was a guy, he's a 2-time Olympian, and he did 30 days of trying to get himself back into shape by doing 10 workouts, which was all weightlifting, and did a transformation video. Anyway, he says there's usually a point in time when you're working out, or you're just starting working out, that, you know, things are going all right, and then it just goes bad for a while. That happened to me in that first January video where I was doing push-ups and sit-ups and leg lifts. That first week was awful, but I got through that first week. Second week was better. Third week was even better. And then by the 4th week, I was flying. So I just got to remind myself of that, is got to get through this. I called it the Everest in my first video, on your Mount Everest, and just get through it. You'll get through it, and you'll come out the other side being much happier. So I just got to keep that in my mind as these first few harder runs happen, because I will get through it. I'll keep doing it. Just gotta be consistent and just keep doing it. Maybe not every day for everybody else, but I know from my experience from January, it will get better. I just gotta remind myself of that. Anyway, it's Friday. We can end this here, and see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, finished the run. I actually got some, I'll do this back here, maybe I'll look better. I actually got some video today of me running. There wasn't that many people out. There were some walkers, but not like there usually is in the evenings since I started running this week. So it was good, I got to get some action shots. But, and I also got about a video of half of the hill that I have to run up, which you probably won't be able to tell in the video, but I just thought I would try to do that to give you an idea of what I'm doing on the runs. But anyway, did 5K. First 5K was not the fastest 5K I've ever done. It's almost 28 minutes, so it's pretty slow. I took it slow at the beginning, but once I got sort of warmed up, I started feeling better, but I didn't want to really push it too hard because I know I always have that hill at the end. But overall, I think I did the hill better than I have done in the last few days, so that's good. My lungs and my muscles are starting to get used to these hard hills. Well, they're not that hard, but any hills at all. So anyway, that's it for today. So tomorrow I'm going to be pulling together probably a short video. I don't think it's going to be too long. It's just going to be a summary of what I've done, look at the analytics from the Nike Plus app, which I don't know is the best thing to go moving forward. I've done some looking and I don't think I can pull any of the information from the app, so I might move over to another app for next week just so it makes it easier to pull videos together, but we'll see how it goes in the editing process tomorrow. But yeah, and I'm glad I started running and switched over to running in the morning, so it'll make it easier for next week. Because my plan is moving forward is run in the morning and do like squat or do some muscle workouts in the evenings, but it's all gonna be upper body, like push-ups, sit-ups, bicep curls, stuff like that. Maybe some shoulder stuff, so I can get two workouts in a day. Because I want to keep going with my upper body workout because I don't want to lose that like I lost my running. So anyway, I'm going to end this here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, it's 2.5. Halfway through, I'm gonna take a short walk and then head back home. Here we go. Over there somewhere. Here we go. Just past 4. Just did a 5K over 3 minutes faster than yesterday. Oh my, that's ridiculous. Alright, I'll see you inside. Alright everybody, let's do this right. Alright, that's the last run before I pull together a video for this week. That was a brutal run, but it felt probably the best for how worse it felt. Because I was able to run fast consistently and have a bit more control of my speed, I guess. And my body wasn't as much of a limitation, which was nice. But my legs were quite sore. I think that's going to be the name of the game for this challenge, is just if I keep pushing myself to get faster and faster, my muscles are gonna get time to recover. So I don't know, I might take a couple slower runs just to help with recovery. I don't know, I'll do some research. But anyway, you'll see this maybe in the video, I don't know. But I'm gonna stretch out and eat something. All right, hopefully you like that. It was a bit long, but hey, it was, you know, it's me running over 7 days, and I think there was some good stuff there where I, you know, I'm at that point right now. I think I talked about it on day 6 or day 5, where it's like I'm kind of going the down part of that sort of wave on the where it's a struggle to get through because your body's just adjusting to it and everything. So I think next week's going to be a lot better, and today was pretty good. I mean, it was hard but I also ran a lot faster, and I did, you know, take a break on halfway through, but I think it's just going to get better and better. So anyway, let's go through the data, and I'll pop up my Excel sheet right now. All right, let's take a look at it. So on the first day, I did 3 kilometers, or just barely over 3 kilometers, and I did it in 15 minutes and 37 seconds. That got me to a pace of 5 minutes and 11 seconds per kilometer. That's not bad. That's not bad for starting out. But again, I didn't do any of the hills. I took a decent stop halfway through, and but yeah. So next day I did the exact same thing and ran a stellar run. It was pretty good. It was a really fast pace. I did it under 15 minutes, 14 minutes and 19 seconds. That was really fast, and it wasn't that hard. It didn't seem that hard when I did it, but yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about my weight. So yeah, every morning I get up, I use the bathroom, and then I weigh myself, and I've usually got like just some underwear and pants on. And so the first 2 days my weight was the exact same, and then once we move on to day 3, I start to lose some weight. But on day 3, from a running perspective, I did 3K again, and it was a lot longer because I didn't stop, and I started doing the hills. It was a pretty brutal run, but you can see it wasn't much worse than the one on the very first day. It was pretty good. Yeah, like on my weight, I lost almost a pound, which is pretty crazy. So we move on to the 4th day. This is when I added the extra kilometer, and it was quite a bit longer. But I guess if you look at it, my pace is pretty similar to when I did my 3 kilometers. I did the hills, but I did make a stop. But I tried to reduce how long I stopped so I can, you know, just catch my breath and then get going again. And yeah, that wasn't too bad. And then the next day, my weight was the exact same as the previous day. And then I did the exact same run, tried to do the exact same thing, and I was slightly faster. I was about 30 some seconds faster, which was good. And then we came on Friday, which is June 6th. Go back to Thursday there when my last 4K. I weighed myself again, down a pound, which is kind of saying that I'm probably not putting enough fuel in my body, I don't think. I think the meals, I didn't do anything with respect to diet for this, so I just sort of kept doing the same thing. And for this week, we did for suppers was just like a salad with some chicken in it. So I probably didn't get as many calories as I usually do in the evenings, because I think the last little bit we're doing some protein and vegetables and some carbs like rice and stuff like that. So there was none of that in my suppers this week. So that's probably why I started to decline in weight. pretty quickly, but you'll see, as you can see on the last day, I went hard on the carbs on Saturday. but yeah, you can, on the morning of the Saturday, yesterday, I added on the extra kilometers, so I did my first 5K. It was fairly slow. It was slightly slower like on the pace side than on the fourth, but pretty close to the same kind of pace when I started adding an extra kilometer from 3 to 4. So I did that in just under 28 minutes, which is not a great number, but not a terrible number either. So as you can see, and as you can see there too, I dropped down another 0.6 of a pound. But yeah, and these ones, when I first did that first 5K, I did the hills, but I took a much bigger break when I stopped halfway through. And then today, I did my 5K and I did a pretty good job, not like the pace that I want to be at for a 5K. I want to be at about an 8-minute mile, so it's like around 3 miles, so at an 8-minute mile pace. It works out to be about 24 minutes. I'm much more used to using miles for whatever reason, but the app I'm using is using kilometers, and since I started off with very few kilometers, I didn't want to get too into miles because it's much easier in my mind for distance in kilometers. Anyway, I'm gonna stop that, but that's just a elaborate thing that's just telling you how my mind works. But anyway, so yeah, this morning I did my 5K. I did it in 25 minutes and 38 seconds. I think that was a pretty crazy improvement from the previous day of 27 minutes and 42 seconds. That was crazy. So it wasn't quite 3 minutes, it was 2 minutes, pretty close to 2 minutes, but faster. And my pace was it was the second fastest pace I did this week, beyond that crazy one that I did on the second day. But as you can see, my weight went way up because I did hard on carbs on Saturday. I did pancakes in the morning, and then I think I had pizza and garlic fingers for supper, and some fruit and stuff throughout the day. So I went pretty hard on. But I also drank a lot of water as well, and I didn't really do much on Saturday. It was raining out besides my run, so I just sort of laid around and ate. So that's probably why my weight went so far up. But I think the weight thing is cool to look at and see. I think it's good to look at when you compare it to the diet that I'm eating, but I'm not going to bring the diet in because it's going to be all over the place. I'm not trying to make the diet thing for this month. So I just thought it was something to see. I put it in here because I want to see how my weight fluctuates throughout the month for running every day. And I think moving forward, so I guess that's the data. And moving forward, I think I'm probably going to try to do just 5Ks this week and keep it at that, and maybe try to get faster. Actually, no, it's a lie. I think tomorrow I'm going to do a 3 or 4K, and then I'll do a 5K again. I think I don't want to hurt myself by doing this, and even so far it's been all right, but my feet are starting to get a little sore. Like, I have issues with plantar fasciitis, and I have problems with my hips and my butt that if I do too much running, or I do it too hard, or I do anything over and above too quickly, I will probably get hurt. So I want to take it easy. So I think tomorrow I'm going to do a shorter run and probably a pretty easy run, and then I'll get back into the 5Ks. I'll probably do that for the rest of the week. I just want to give my body some time to recover, because I think that's the biggest thing with this, is the recovery time, because doing it every day is hard. Like I did in January, it's definitely hard. and I just don't want to injure myself because it'll take me out for a month or 2 months in the summer when it's nice to run outside, and I don't want to do that. So that's going to be the plan for this following week. I hope you like this video. It's a bit longer than my vlogs were, but I mean, I'm only doing one of these, so I want to try to capture as much as possible my runs and what I'm doing for the runs in the week. So I hope you like this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are liking this content, I think this is completely different than my vlogs. So if you like this video, please subscribe for more. There's going to be 3 more of these, and I think this is the format I'm going to use moving forward for my 2020 challenge of trying a new thing every day each month. So yeah, that's it. If you like it, please subscribe for more, and we'll see you next week, and I hope you like this. See yous.